Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're checking out the new Awakened Thane. Now, I've had a quick look at him. I really like him. I think his design is absolutely savage. His in-game sprite is wicked. Also, I haven't made a video in about a day and a half, 2 days, because I've just spent the last 2 days moving. Spent 12 hours today. I'm wrecked, so I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to go to bed. And hopefully we'll be back tomorrow with some more stuff, provided I finish all the unpacking involved in moving house. So, let's get into Thane's skills. But like, look at him. He's got a spectral birdie. Like, when you got a pet, you're a winner. But I really do like, whoops, back. I do like his in-game art. Like, the in-game art just looks sick. I just absolutely love it. That's pretty much all I have to say. Ultimate, I really like his playstyle as well. Like, he's just it's the kind of playstyle that I do like. Also, he is the first awakened hero to maintain the same gear type and class. So, just random note there. Let's go into this. Thane uses his blade to eviscerate his target, stunning them temporarily and slashing them 4 times, with each slash dealing 350% of his attack rating as damage. If the target dies or cannot be targeted by Thane's slashes, the following slashes deal damage to all enemies. Wind's Edge targets enemy heroes first. I don't get, like, Wind's Edge targets enemy heroes first. Does he ever attack allies? I'm really curious. Like, if there's one enemy and it's immune to his attack, does he attack his allies? I don't get that. I feel like it's supposed to say Wind's Edge targets weakest enemy heroes first or something like that. I don't know. Wait and see. Then we have, if the enemy target's remaining shield value is lower than 2000% of Thane's attack rating after they suffer from the Wind's Edge slashes, the target's shield is removed. Bit of a void. I feel like he's going to remove shields with that attack anyway. After using Wind's Edge, the following 6 normal attacks deal additional damage equal to 10% of the health already lost by the target. Additional damage cannot exceed 600% of Thane's attack rating. Now, this one's pretty cool because after he does that, like 6 normal attacks, like, you'd think he's chunked them pretty hard. So hopefully, like, I feel like this is a really good executability. Like, surely you should be killing things after you use this. In PvP, at least. Some campaign, maybe not. Maelstrom. When passively used, Thane's normal attacks deal 120% of his attack rating as additional damage, wind damage, damn, I'm struggling here, to the target. When actively used, Thane swings his sword 3 times, dealing 240% attack rating damage per time. Following the attack, wind sweeps the area in front, dealing 200% attack rating damage 3 times to enemies within range. So it's pretty much like 240 times 3 plus 200 times 3. It's not too bad on the scaling for an AoE, in my opinion. However, we have seen things like, I remember when Ukyo first came out, I was like, this guy's AoE damage is insane, and it sucked. So, you know, you can always be wrong. Additional wind damage of normal attacks increased to 160%. And, then we have, after suffering from Maelstrom, enemies suffer from wind shear for 10 seconds. If an enemy's health is greater than 70%, they shall be unable to recover health. This effect cannot be removed. That's pretty cool. Don't know how vital that's going to be, but, you know, it's still pretty nice. Well, I guess it's not bad. Damage dealt by the sweeping wind increases 240%. The percentage of health at which an enemy is affected by wind shear and cannot recover health is lowered to 5%. What? Wait. The percentage of health at which an enemy affected by wind shear cannot recover health is lowered to 5% and can be lowered to 30. I think it's supposed to be lowered by 5%. But basically, you can have enemies, I think the big takeaway from this is you can get enemies that if they're above 30%, they can't recover health. I think that's what it means. I feel like there's a lot of wording. Maybe I just suck at reading, which we all know I do. So, you know, that could just be it too. But let's continue. We've got dueling blades. Thane locks onto a target, swinging his sword, dealing 280% attack rating damage to nearby targets, and manifests a wind vortex, excluding the lock on target. I suck at reading. Excluding lock on target, other enemies are knocked outside of the wind vortex. When within the wind vortex, Thane's haste is increased by 30 points, and an enemy cannot dodge his attacks. The wind vortex exists for 12 seconds or until Thane leaves the area. Thane will not use this skill again while a wind vortex still exists. After using Wind's Edge or Wind's Fury, the cooldown time of dueling blades shall be reset. That's pretty cool. So he can use it, kill someone inside it, go to someone else, and then like use the other ability and then reset it and then use it again. I guess that's the way I'm reading it. Whenever a wind vortex is formed or disappears, the majority of debuff effects affecting allies are removed. That's pretty nice. If the awakening skill Wind Veil is in effect, allies within range are granted one Wind Veil layer. Not too bad. We'll look into Wind Veil in a sec. That's his awakened ability. The quantity of Wind Veil layers cannot exceed 8. Cool beans. Damage received from enemies outside the wind vortex is reduced by 60%, and Thane is also immune to their control effects. I think this is an absolute sick ability. Sorry I butchered trying to read it, but this is a sick ability. It's and the ring is pretty big. Like when you watch him, the ring is big, and he gets the damage mitigation, immune to CC. He just seems like an absolute beast. I just feel like this Thane's going to be good maxed out, which unfortunately for anyone who is free to play, see you in 3 years. Anyway. Moving on from that, Winds of Fury. At the start of battle, Thane instantly moves in front of the enemy with the lowest health value, dealing 320% attack rating damage to them, knocking them into the air. Thane receives a shield with a value equal to 240% of its attack rating, which exists for 8 seconds. If an enemy dies 5 seconds after receiving damage from Thane, then Thane will use Winds of Fury again, which is really nice. Good shields, keep coming back. Nice. After using Winds of Fury, Thane's energy recovery rate is increased by 60%, which is not bad for 15 seconds. This effect cannot be stacked. If it could be stacked, it would be broken. If the skill Wind Veil is active, Thane will receive 2 Wind Veil layers. Wind Veil layers cannot exceed 8 layers. So, then we go into this ability. Obviously, signature item and exclusive furniture and engravings are all skill ups for his other skills. So this is the last one that we have to look at. Then we can actually look at him playing because I swear the text just keeps getting longer in characters. They just don't care about me when they make these characters. At the start of battle, Thane receives 5 layers of Wind Veil, and other ally heroes receive 3 layers. Each Wind Veil layer increases the attack rating by 5% and crit damage amplification by 3. When under the effects of Wind Veil, if allied heroes receive damage from a single attack that exceeds 20% of their max health, they shall lose 1 Wind Veil layer, reducing the damage of the attack by 50%. Simultaneously, wind damage equal to 220% of Thane's attack rating is dealt back to the attacking source, and the target is silenced for 1.5 seconds. One Wind Veil layer shall be automatically disappeared. I butchered that. Every 8 seconds. Okay, there we go. Honestly, it's pretty cool. His other abilities say how they generate Wind Veil stacks. Then, everyone gets them. He gets more, obviously, and he will generate more. Your allies generate less. But you get an attack and crit damage amplification buff when you have them. And if you take that big damage, you mitigate some of that damage, which is not too bad. It's actually a really nice passive, the Wind Veil. So that is Thane's skills. Took way too long to read through them. Let's jump into it. Let's have a look at just his skills for the sake of looking at them. And there we go. That's pretty cool. I really like that at the start of the battle he does that. And like I said, that ring is big. That's a big ring. He's still considered inside because it says if he leaves it, it disappears. So that timed out. So it's quite decent. Let's see if he goes and attacks someone here. No. So it's honestly, the size of that circle, there you go. So that time he actually went out of it because I don't think that timed out. But because he used his other ability, he gets back. So if he kills this one and walks out, that'll be it. But he's not going to walk out. Oh, here we go. So there you go. It disappears. I think that was because he was out of range. And then here we go. Put it back. I just think he's going to be savage. And note that the ult, when he kills them, the next attacks are hitting those enemies. So if he kills the enemy with the first attack of his ult, it's obviously going to do a lot more. But those slashes just... He's basically that's what I'm thinking. He reminds me of from Black Clover. That's what I'm getting at. But anyway, that is that. Let's go over here. Let's try a little battle. Let's go. Wow, he looks really cool. Looks really cool, doesn't he, guys? Looks cool. I feel like he's a back row because he's going to dart to someone anyway, so you still want to hold your tanks up. Let's go Leica, obviously, to get that pacing up. Let's put him here so he doesn't get the link. Let's go Hodgkin so we can flag down. Maybe the flag helps. Let's really let's try and make him just destroy everything. Let's do it like this. Don't even need a faction bonus. Look at that. See you, Thane. I think he's going to be good. I can't wait to test this on Chiasma. Look at that AoE damage. Dude. The dude just... Oh. Yeah. I can't wait to test this on Chiasma. I think he's actually going to be like a new meta carry. Unfortunately for everyone, most people, he is going to be really hard to get. But I think maybe he doesn't, because he doesn't have the HP scaling quite. He doesn't quite have the buffs that Lucretia has. Maybe he won't be a meta carrier. I think he's going to be meta in PvP. That's where my mind goes. And I think he's going to be decent in PvE. That's my initial thoughts. Who knows? But I really like his playstyle. I really like the look of him. I really like everything about the new Thane. So I really like Black Clover and I like Uno. So yeah. Did I just say Uno? Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.